Now for the next chart we're going to see, which is not in fact this one, I'm going to present this just as a precursor, because this was from the Wall Street Journal about how office occupancy in 10 major cities in the United States had fallen because of the COVID-19 pandemic. 100% pre-pandemic. And this line was the average of these 10 cities, and by mid-2022, when this chart was made, it was at 44%. Some cities lower, like San Jose, California, because that is tech industry heavy and therefore more jobs that can be done from home, and some of these Texas cities were higher. So this was mid-2022, but I looked for where this data came from because I wanted to stay current on this, because as longtime viewers of this channel know, I consider the telework work from home revolution to be one of the biggest technological disruptions of the modern age. So I found the source of this data, and we're going to go there because that chart is the primary chart that this episode of Data University is meant to feature. There's a company called Castle Systems with a K that has this index they publish. And ironically, their goal is to increase office occupancy because maybe their customers are holders of office real estate and their future is going to be pretty turbulent because no, people are never going to go back to the office. But the line we just saw, the 10-city average, is still under 50%, 49.9%, and these are the prior 3 weeks. And this is updated every week. So if you're really interested in this subject, which you should be checking this index pretty often. And the link to this, of course, is in the description box below. And you should be interested in this because this is fuel for further technological disruptions and therefore more deflation. You can see the average of these 10 cities. This percentage chart only has this band because it is staying between 35 and 55, and it's still having trouble going over 50%. Once again, San Jose Metro, which is tech industry heavy, is 38.5%. San Francisco is also under 45%, and the largest two, which are New York and Los Angeles, are also below 50%. Only the Texas cities are above 50%. And you should be interested in this not just if you have direct financial exposure to office real estate, and not just if you're an American either, because this composite percentage is probably the same for London, for Tokyo, for Singapore, Hong Kong, other parts of the world as well. Many desk jobs can be done primarily or even entirely from home, thereby saving people 2 to 3 hours a day in commuting and all the other benefits. And I'm going to have other videos on this channel that evaluate the state of this telework disruption because it was a necessary and overdue disruption on account of being the natural progression of the internet. What was the next dimension of internet age progress? And this was it. Every other internet age technological disruption, from streaming video to e-commerce, has many similarities to this. But anyone interested in the forefront of technological disruption and economic productivity should keep an eye on this index, because I say it is never going to get much above 50%. And this is even when the denominator is shrinking. More and more office space is being converted to residential. So if this number rises, it is not because more people are going to the office, but because more office buildings were converted into residential apartments, thereby making this ratio higher, even though the absolute number of people going to the office is lower. So this chart and this table is quite important for the historical moment in the progress of the economy and technology that we're currently living in. Thanks for watching.